NBA draft. Vince Carter, Steve Smith, Jared Greenberg, Riles Gold on Woody, working courtside. We got the Bulls and the Hawks final day of the tournament tomorrow. You got the Hawks in the white and the dark black uniforms. The Bulls go right over the first 5 seconds in the league. They move.
Well, not really. I was still excited about my opportunity, and I was going to do what I
loves the defensive side of the ball, and also can step outside occasionally and be able to let it fly in this Hawks team, which is going to be asked to shoot a whole bunch of threes. There's Carter Jr. Cleveland. He's averaging about 7 points through 5 summer league games, both in Utah. Lетняя, who's been the leading scorer for Chicago during summer league play. Nice feed there by Young, but it's intercepted by Arcidiacono.
I definitely think right now he should play on the ball as much as.
Watching in summer league, Jared and Vince, they've been playing him off the basketball a lot. I just want to get into coach's mind on why are they.
We were talking about techniques to kind of take the pressure off, not let the moment get too big. And he says before each game, he sends a group text to his.
That's what I think you have to do. You got to go search and seek out wisdom. And woo, that is deep. Oh!
Oklahoma when Trae Young was the nation's leading scorer.
That's what it's all about for him, understanding who you are and making it work.
Hutchison, the drop-off pass. Spellman. Tied at 16 here. Bulls ball.
Isaac Gates, he can shoot it.
Get easy baskets. That's the thing, because they're so young.
5 on the clock. In the corner, shot deflected.
It's good defense.
Here comes Hutchison.
Chandler Hutchison, it's a lot of guys are raving about him coming into the draft with his skills.
Just to be prepared for games, so that is A1 to me for Trae Young to reach out to him.
Trae Young comes out for the moment. Meanwhile, Chicago basketball games here so far in both Utah and Vegas.
He fell on a drive to the basket and hit his head. I think after that,
Jared,
I don't have any hair, so that definitely kills me.
The obligatory. Is that the obligatory?
Later on.
What have you seen out of John Collins here in Vegas in last year's rookie year?
In a summer league, which you wouldn't think a guy who's been around in his second year, looking like he was undrafted. Yep. That's the way he played.
Yeah, I think he understands
the team. And then for you as a second-year player now, how do you try to help him through all the attention he's getting?
Yeah, it's always a little different when it's a point guard, you know, because he stretch the floor on the court at the same time is going to be dangerous. So, like I said, it takes a little time, but
he had that reputation coming into the league, but I thought he took his offensive game to another level. I mean, this kid right here.
That is on the point guard to be patient, to wait for the screen to be ready.
For sure. That, and I think now.
Wow, Carter Jr. with the
switching out of convenience. We saw a lot of that in the finals.
On the block by Wendell Carter Jr. He's now got 10 in 3 games.
You've been playing in this era. You played in a lot of eras. You look right now, it looks like there's coaches.
For Wendell Carter Jr. on Saturday, 16 points, 9 rebounds, 5 blocks, and there's Jalen Morris.
Nice. Listen, come down, score, and make a play. I don't know. Sure. There's not a lot of big.
Trae Young up top. Cleveland throws it down. Chris Dunn, you get some picks, you get Market in, and it looks like the future's bright. But wow, nice.
I've seen it firsthand. He's scored 30s and 40s. Easy. Shoots the ball. Super athletic. Dribble to create. But you have to get off it after a while.
Cleveland, another steal, and he's going to put on a show in Vegas.
I love this. Nice steal, nice hands. This was comfortable and easy, Vince, huh?
Easy hops. Well, I remember those days. Easy.
Bulldog at that point guard position. I thought he really helped himself last year the way he played before the injury. Got a chance to
made a mind in Phoenix, and he loves the game. He plays it at one when I stepped onto the stage. I wanted to obviously show who I was as a player, or who I am.
Nice. 27 teams in the G League this year. That's an opportunity for so many guys to make a name for themselves.
Bonaventure had a fantastic year. Not a big program, but he's showing right now. I think the Hawks love the way he plays.
There's your guy.
Been knowing him since he was little.
There you go.
And he has an advantage. You know why, Vince? He was a
Trae Young, another triple.
Be very comfortable for him at this next level.
And that's what we're starting to see now. Younger guys are working on, or bigger guys are now working on guard skills.
Trae Young coast to coast, can't convert, but now the Hawks are in a position where they've lost 3 in Utah. They've lost the first 2 out here in Vegas. Trae Young, the nice fake, the step back by Young, and that is
see Steph uses it a lot, as well as his dad. I played with his dad, and his dad was great at the pump fake.
Confidence.
For sure. And one of the things I wanted to do is get with the likes of De'Aaron Fox first. First, how old you are, you're the face of the franchise, and you're the future. Run your team. So one of the things I wanted to do with him is in a timeout, whether things were going well for them or not.
Hutchinson, the nice move.
I think it's fantastic. Melvin Hunt, great coaching staff, and Chris Gent. But you want to have that coach down on the end that they get a chance to listen to it.
The first 2 games of Summer League here, what do?
You're not struggling to shoot.
I see with him, he has his balance. He has his feet under him. Yes, he can shoot that far, but he's on balance. But yeah,
part of that basketball IQ, Jared. You got to be a leader, and I'm Trey Young, and I'm gonna bring it out. I'm gonna tell the pick not to come.
A nice feed by Young. And by the way, you wanted to bring up, because you don't get enough of it, we never do. 18 years ago in September, there's Adams.
What happened?
That's a long 19 points, almost 44% from downtown. Morris, he gets
first touchdown in the block in the second half.
This is what I want to see.
Against Haba.
Nice move. They don't have a lot of guys that can shoot the 3. I think the best coaches in this league is coaches who every year look at what they have on the floor versus trying to be a copycat lead and try to do what the Golden State Warriors do.
Blakeney follows
games for the good of the team and win. That's what they do.
Adams,
and that's what they have done.
Mid-range game.
That's what I gave him. That was the nickname I gave him.
Man, he is that.
The tip by Cleveland.
It's not a bad loss. It's worse than a bad loss.
But what would you call that 46-point loss?
Unacceptable?
Yeah, well, the first time it happened to me, my second or third year in the league, I called my mom, and it says like it's close to delivering a kid that you're ever a man who's attacking the rim.
Atlanta up by 11 after trailing by 19 in the first half. More solid defense.
That's a real number. 68 is the number.
It's a real record. You don't feel so bad about 46 now, do you?
Can you pull up the box score?
Well, they trail 77-69. Blakeney, who's been the go-to offensive spark for the Bulls, trying to create the scoop to the hoop. 21 points by Trey Young. He's got 6 threes, matching the total he had over his first 5 on the ground. And then finds a cutting Trey Young, and he blows the layup, but Kaba, the 60th.
Jared, it just seems like he's not getting enough
6
touches.
of 10. Here's Spellman. Hawks come the other way. Lay it. Another Maryland product. Good shooter, but he's recovering from torn ligaments in his right hand. Oh, the big-time throwdown from...
So as a guard, or as a post feeder, let me say, and I see the big defender swimming or
looking out on the perimeter.
Okay, nice move.
Chris Johnson's name out of Indiana. 4-year product for the Hoosiers.
The one
Wendell Carter Jr. from downtown. All turnovers for the Hawks in the second half so far after 6 in the first half. Wendell Carter Jr. back involved. Morris in the corner. Spellman, the big fella, corner 3 ball, no good. Kaba.
He's going to the rim.
The bucket.
What do you mean? I'm telling you, Jared. I saw the steal.
Spellman.
Right. Over.
KG was excited just because he's excited.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But we were celebrating two different things.
Years ago.
How old is he?
20.
22.
22.
He has no idea at 2 years old.
Home. Vegas style. Jalen Morris for the Hawks. He drives nice.
I would have, Jared.
Walker,
18.
Oh, there you go.
Why are the great three-point shooters? 42 seconds to go on. Hawks trying to put this one away. Trey Young's got 21 points. Vince Carter needs 325 points. Oh, Trey Young.
Gotta go quick.
Blakeney high off the glass, no good. Wendell Carter Jr. there, 3 ball.
Get it to him.
He's right there.
Fouling.
It's foul.
Come on,
that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at the athleticism.
Okay.
Robinson coming from that mayhem style for the Mountaineers.
I love it.